There's in Alaska either. I don't look up there. I'll
Four
look-
4 o'clock in Alaska.
Wow. Oh my goodness. It's probably getting dark up there already too.
I should fly to you and get 3 hours back.
She's not in Alaska.
Or fly to Alaska, I mean, and get 3 hours back.
Okay, everybody. Welcome to Team Huddle. We are so glad you're here. It's good to see some faces. We love seeing faces. That is, I know how hard that is sometimes because life is happening, but it is so good to connect once a week, see each other. And guess what? In less than a month, we get to see each other face to face and for real time. I like, my heart just starts pitter pattering because it's just my joy. It's my joy. And so I'm excited tonight. We just want to make sure that everybody has clarity going forward. But first and foremost, before we go any further, the most important thing, and she's driving right now, so that's great, but hopefully she's safe. For those of you who don't know, maybe hopefully everybody does, Jen D, our amazing friend, just got back from Growth Summit. And I just want to let her have the floor first and foremost to just share with us her experience, but maybe Jen, tell us what it takes to get there, and then tell us about your experience and what people need to know.
All right. It's good to see everybody on. I am driving. Life for me got super crazy this fall. I'm now coaching volleyball right now, and I am teaching middle school science. So that on top of LifeVantage stuff has got me back to back with being busy. But that's kind of what I want to talk about. So takeaways are kind of a few things. Everybody in LifeVantage is human. The corporate staff are human. They are relatable. They are personable. When we first got there, they were literally at the door cheering for us, welcoming us in, high-fiving us. Ashlyn was there. She knows us by name. Like, everybody is just so kind and non-threatening. So if that helps anybody out, knowing that, you're in good company and that you have a corporate staff that actually truly cares about you, like, it's 100% true. They are very authentic people. So I was really super happy about that. Dawn Baresh, I didn't know her. I mean, I just see what she posts, and I follow some of her stuff, but there's no reason why she would know who Jen Gurley is. And I walked up to her and I said, "Hey Dawn, I'm Jen." And she goes, "Oh, you're Jen." Like, she called me my name first. And I'm like, okay. So that was really just special, that they know who you are, some before you even meet them face to face. So that's pretty cool. Also, I would like to say that some of the time I had to say, "I'm Jen," Grant and Amy are my upline. And then it was like, it clicked for them. But this is what's amazing, is that we have, in like Jalen and Grant, Amy, Michelle, we have amazing predecessors that are representing us, even though they're not even there. So again, it's just this whole culture, this community of people that the second I say somebody's name, it as we're leading our own teams, thinking about somebody with us, cross line, down line, whatever, going to this thing, we're all representing one another. We're all one team and we're all doing this together. So that was super huge. And just the relatability aspect, I didn't know anybody going. Like, I was the only one from our area. And just were huge steps for me. Tyler Daniels spoke. He's top leader, top earner in our company, does over 1.2 million a year. And he's the guy saying, keep it simple. Keep it simple. You don't have to go into the science of anything. I'm at a volleyball game. So what do you do for a living? Oh, I represent a company that has advanced products that are too good to sit on the shelf. I would love to tell you more. So simple, so that was big. And then he said, he decided a long time ago, he would rather spend the first couple of years of his life missing a lot of things so he could spend the rest of his life not missing a thing. And that hit me hard, because here I am, a single parent raising two kids, My son is not feeling great. I'm in Utah. I'm sacrificing that time. I'm sacrificing being a teacher, being a coach, and still in the nooks and crannies of doing all of this. When asked to speak on a call, I say yes. Or when, you just got to find the time to not make excuses anymore and to grow your business, so that the end goal is that you're spending more time in the days that you wanted versus committing to 40 years of life and then retiring and then doing, not having your life back. So those were just a couple things. I'm tired. I'm not going to say that just stay busy all the time. Do take time for yourself and rest and learn to prioritize and time management. But what we have with this company, especially with what's coming, is it's so worth it, you guys. And hard work, I heard this from Amy 2 years ago, but success looks like hard work. It's hard. So choose your heart, and if that looks like something that you want to have financial freedom for and spend more time with your kids in the long run, help other people in the long run, then make the time to sacrifice now and get it done. So anybody on our team can be there. That's what I want to share with you. Just because you just came into the company a month ago, 2 months ago, 6 months ago, you can make it to Growth Summit. You got to find the people that are willing to do the business, that are coachable and willing, and then get them to bring people on so that your team collectively can grow. Because once you sign somebody on, you're a leader. And so you all know it's been a personal journey for me the last probably 8 months or so. But you got to go through the growth. You got to go through every aspect of what it means to be a business owner. And I don't have it perfect. I'm still trying. I'm still figuring things out. But every step matters and it counts in this process. So just because I went, don't think that you can. Just because I've become an MC1 doesn't mean that you can't. Everybody is capable of doing this. Literally everybody is capable of doing this. So I believe in you, and they genuinely want more people. So get to the point of being 10,000 or more, and don't give up, because it's MC too. But that's the point. And still to this day, I will remember John Maxwell saying, "It is not about your position; it's about your disposition." So wherever you are in the company, you are a leader, and take that very seriously. So that's all I got.
And that is all we needed tonight. Oh my goodness. I'm not done with her yet. Sorry, you got muted. But Jen, I just wanted to, can you tell everybody what is being an MC1 look like? What is required of that?
In order to be an MC1, you have to have 10,000 in sales volume a month. And a lot of that can come from you, but if you have people on your team that are running and doing the work, then collectively as an organization, it's all of you. It's all your sales volume included in that 10,000. So again, it's a group effort, and you just got to find the people that are willing to be coachable and hungry. And thankfully, I have a lot of consultants on my team that are helping me achieve that. So it sounds selfish and look at me, I went to Growth Summit, but it's not just me. It's the whole team going. And we just got to work to get the rest of our consultants and the rest of our team there. So
So good. Thank you so much, Jen.
You bet.
Oh my goodness, guys, give her a round of applause. She truly is, she's just shining the light from where she's at. And that's just something that is, it's like she said, everybody's capable of doing it. So I hope you take her words to heart. I hope you go back and listen to her, because she's speaking truth. And it's just so powerful. It's so powerful. And it's just life is not happening to you. Every single one of you, we're faced with the life stuff that's happening. It's not happening to you. It is happening for you. And I have watched Jen embrace that as she has jumped in LifeVantage. And I have watched her, she just she like is one of my favorite people because she just does and then thinks. It's honestly one of my favorite things because I'm the same way. And so many times she's like going and like, but that has created her growth and her like that's part of her journey. And I would rather see that happen and learn as you're acting and going and going and doing and speaking and all these things than just sitting there and learning and not doing. And so I don't know, she inspires me and she makes me a better person because I'm in her circle. And I hope that that did that for you too. So I have to move on because we have a lot to cover, but I want to give a quick shout out to Jabron, who is our first time attender on this call tonight. And I think I see Pam on here. I don't know if Pam's the first time. But I'm seeing new names pop up. So welcome you guys. If you're catching the replay on Facebook, welcome. We are glad you're here. And we are excited that you're a part of this community, a part of this mission of Team Upward. So I just wanted to give a shout out to you guys and we're talking to you and plug in, keep showing up. We love you guys. We're excited. And so, okay, I want to dive right in. Okay, are you ready?
Good.
The first thing I need to communicate is an error from LifeVantage. You all saw me post last week that anybody that comes in with a pack and has a virtual ticket just has to call customer service and they can register for Market Connect. When we were trying to do that, we were running into roadblocks. And so I called leadership back up and I just got off the phone with them after rounds and rounds and rounds. And I was like, you said this. They're like, oh my gosh, we did. And we are so sorry. We were wrong. And I'm like, no, what can you do? And so I was like pushing, I was fighting, I was like in nice ways. I'm like, she's like, who'd you tell? My whole team. I told my whole team. And she's like, oh, shoot. And I'm like, okay, I don't want you to get fired over this. I will tell them, they will understand. So I talked to a few people above leadership line, which is like customer service, like whatever. And so here's the deal. A big reason why these tickets cannot be used is because there will be a virtual event again in January that everybody will be able to use. And that virtual event ticket is $25, right? So anybody that has a pack with that ticket, you can use it in January at the next virtual event. For this event, there has been so much invested in this event to make it extra special and good for everybody here. They're also giving a free lunch, which I did not know because that hasn't been widely advertised. But on Saturday, when it says that lunch is provided, that's for everybody. I was like, oh, well, there's a good thing to know. And so they said they will be checking and making sure that everybody that is eating lunch that they're providing is registered. And that is why they're not budging on the tickets right now. I hope that that makes a little bit of sense. Yes. And there is going to be so much more value too. And guys, I'm telling you, just by showing up, $99 is going to be a 100-fold explosion because this is going to be such a powerful thing and a powerful launch. So it is worth every bit of investment. Please tell me that you heard this. And I'm going to post it in Team Upward, tag your team. I'm going to tag everybody. I hate wasting the everybody tag for that, but I just want the vision to be bigger than the upset. So if you want a free ticket, we can go buy a business pack and get a free ticket. How about that? So lunch is included. Now, with that said, Grant and I and Jalen and Jennifer and Fonda, like your leaders have invested in the Cash for KC, right? So we still have this promotion going till the end of September. If you're seeing all those posts that we put out there, you're like, what the heck is Cash for KC? We have all the details. We are literally offering cash to help you pay for your ticket, to pay for your hotel room. And it's just by doing a few simple behaviors. So you have till the end of this month, you can still do it. And if we get really focused, there's a lot of hungry people out there that want GLP-1, am I right? Well, yeah, they're in the featured post. Correct. Thank you, Jill. If people are excited for GLP-1, the conversation becomes really simple. Do you want to get on a gut stack now to prepare your body for the GLP-1? You can get 3-in-1 by doing that, right? You can do that. It's just how many conversations are you having? So again, 3-in-1 that for part of our promotion is if you find 3 customers with at least $100 purchase, right? The gut stack covers that. The kickstart stack covers that. 3 customers this month and 1 consultant with at least 150 pack, one of those options that they have, right? That comes with the virtual ticket. If you can do that, then we're giving cash for that. If you rank advanced to SC1 this month or above, we're giving more cash for that. So if you want those details, we will give you those details. Just know we're trying to help everybody make it affordable. And so that with that said too, share rooms. I always love to share Michelle posts left in a bathtub because there was just, they were making it work. Get creative. I know farmers' wives are getting creative. Am I right? Farmers' wives, I know homeschool moms are getting creative. I know grandparents who are busy chasing their grandkids. I know soccer moms. I know dads. Like, y'all, life is happening for us, but this is very, very important, is it not? So we're making a way. Finally, you see me playing with this. I see Fonda chewing on hers a little bit ago. These necklaces are just part of our, if it's your first event, I just got a whole bunch more. We give our team Upward necklaces to the first time event. Sorry, guys, you don't get a necklace, but the women do. And so even if, if you've been to an event long before we did this, if you didn't get one, you're getting one. It's your first event. So we just want to share that too. Okay. My next question is, yeah, I had an idea. I'll have to share it with you. My next question is, has anybody, I know we're fielding questions all day long, so we do want to spend some of this call to get clarity and have questions, but has anybody booked a one-on-one clarity call? I know that this has started to happen. Has anybody met with their leader or us? Have you booked a one-on-one clarity? Yes. Now, if people have, because we're having chat, we're having conversations, you're like, I want clarity, I want direction. Have these calls been helpful for you if you've reached out and we've done them? Okay, so just know, if you are sitting out there and you're not sure the next step to take, we will book a clarity call with what steps to take. And what our system has been is funneling people into the Achieving Wellness Facebook group. And just clear, like what we talked about last night on the one-person call, those 7 areas of focus, but really just keeping the conversation so simple and getting people into that group and tracking your list. Would anybody like to share any breakthroughs that they've had and since a clarity call, since starting they tracking lists, since we've talked? Oh, that's awesome. Fonda's giving clarity calls too. Sure.
So Grant, we talked Friday, and we talked like a couple days before Friday as well, but they really helped me to think ahead as to where we're going to be on launch date and think about like how I'm actually going to connect with all those people the day that we launch. And so I joined Project Broadcast, and Grant helped me download all of my contacts so that I could connect with people more easily. And then I'm also going to send out an email from my practice office and have like a Google spreadsheet so that I can get feedback from people who want more information. And otherwise I would have been like on my phone text messaging, trying to text message over 100 people on the 15th, which I totally would have missed out on connecting with people at the event. So grateful for that insight and fortuitous thinking so that I can really hit the ground running and support the rest of my team when we're there.
I love that. Oh, that's so good.
Thank you.
So for those of you who don't know, like we've used Project Broadcast for a couple of messages, and you guys all got one when we did Achieving Wellness together, right? And so Jennifer is doing that for her database. If you think your database is going to be that big, I would do another call to set up project broadcast. If your list is growing and you're like, I don't know if I can message every single person on my list after this launches, let's help you set up a project broadcast so that, like Grant said, your first list is everybody that says what? I'm interested. And then your second list is everybody that says, I want the link, right? You're funneling them from one list to the other. I want the link the day that it launches, right? If your list is getting beyond 20 people, you're getting up to 50 people, Jennifer's over 100 people, you might want that one message with that one link that says, here it is, it's live now, get it now. Does that make sense? Yes, yes, awesome. Woo! Such a good thing. Okay, I'm gonna make sure with that, another thing that I want to talk about. All right. Is it okay to ask those on your list? So everybody that said add me or I'm interested, right? They're on your initial list, right? And you have that list. So you're continuing conversation. We're getting them into Achieving Wellness. I want every single person to have clarity that when we add to Achieving Wellness, we are sending them a direct link to click on. We're not going to the invite section. Does that make sense, or does anybody need to see a visual on that again? Because here's the difference, and I'll make sure that video should be posted out there. But if you're going down your list and inviting people, they get put in a pending zone and they just don't get in the group. Whereas if you go to share and then you go to copy the link of the group and you private message them and say, here's the link to the group, you can join and answer the questions, then they're answering the questions. What do they want out of the group? Who invited them? Like Lori Kopp invited me, right? So right away, this person's with Lori. And then like, what is your goals? So those are the questions. So make sure you're sending a clickable link to each person. And then while they're in there, you start, a week before, our goal is to have another message that you all can send to your people if you need help. Are you on the day of the launch ready to order, right? If they haven't started on a get quick start or a gut stack, we're going to send out another message about a week before that moves them to that final list. Does that make sense, Rochelle? Okay. So yeah, we're just right now, we are building their belief, teaching them, educating them, helping them learn more.
One more thing on that. So I went through and I've been posting every once in a while about the products, my personal story with weight loss, that kind of stuff. And even the people that are not commenting, but are liking the post, I am reaching out to them and I can put what I'm saying in the comments. It's kind of a mixture of what Karen Dow brought to the group a couple weeks ago. And I added 12 new people that are like, yes, I want the link when the product is live. Just today going through that. So you don't have to use what I am saying to them, but it's not like directly asking for them to take the product. Is, do you know people that this could help? And I'm doing that with the people that have liked any of the posts related to that. And it's huge.
I love that. I know I think we shared, Grant's trying to find it, but we shared a couple scripts we had beta tested. And Jill, if we can get yours added in there, that'd be huge. So let's try to do that. And if we can't find it, then nobody can find it. So we're going to have to figure out where that got posted. But
I have it on my phone. I could probably put it into the group.
You have it on you have them saved to your phone, or you have it up on? Okay.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Send that. How do we want to send that?
We could put it on Telegram.
Yeah, if we want, we could put all of them. Oh, there, she posted in the chat. I don't know how to put that chat in there. I'm going to copy that. Yeah, so yeah, guys, if we're finding something that's working, perfect. we'll put those in Telegram.
So I've met with many of you, and this might be duplicative to some of you, but right now there's 3 areas of energy and focus. You know, we got to get laser focused. We got to put the blinders on. There's so many flashy things going on, so many different announcements and those kinds of things. And so I just really want you to have the clarity of when I have time, because we are all busy, when I have time, where do I put my energy? And so those 3 areas, just for those who I haven't met with yet, are just conversations, whether that's on Messenger, whether that's firsthand, whether that's in phone calls, whether that's text message, whether that's email, it's conversations. 2, and those conversations are not trying to sell a product or be the message. It is a conversation to try and get somebody into achieving wellness, because what that does is it lowers sales resistance. They don't feel like they're being sold. 2 is social media posts, and continuing to have those engagement posts that you guys go, every 2 or 3 days with an engagement post, and then you have an invite about once a week. You have an invite into achieving wellness. Once again, you're not trying to sell a product in your post. You're trying to generate excitement and get them in achieving wellness together. And then 3, and Jill just said it, there is a cold market that's out there. There is a cold market of individuals who are watching your stories but not saying anything. There's a cold market of individuals who have liked your post but not said, hey, I'm in, hey, I'm interested, hey, I want more information. There is a cold market of individuals, of people and names that have been laid on your heart to reach out to. They haven't shown any interest. You don't know if they're interested, but they're just, they're kind of weighing on the heart a little bit. So that's the cold market, is what we describe it. That's the 3rd area that all of us need to focus on. And we have scripts, again, that Amy and Jillian have posted. We'll make sure they get out to you guys again. We'll pin the post so it's in the feature part of Team Upward. And what we'll do there is, and don't get long with it. You definitely add your words to make it from you if you think you need to do that. But it is concise and short for a reason, okay? Because what happens is if we get too wordy and those kinds of things with it, it starts the sales resistance again. Hey, you haven't talked to me in a long time. I'm feeling sales resistance, that kind of thing. So definitely borrow those. And those are the 3 areas that you want to focus your energy in now and launch.
If you are doing social media posts, do not hesitate to reach out if you're feeling stuck or unsure of something. And like Grant said, we don't want to be spammy. We want to be genuine and authentic, and really it's this, people are watching and they are wanting what we have. If you follow, like Jillian is so incredible at speaking to her people, and I love it. I know that, so watch what she's doing, watch what I'm doing, just watch it. But the biggest thing right now is, if you're in achieving wellness, be engaging, be adding people, be putting that, like, we can put value into that group, right? If you found something, if you saw something. I just did a live today with Dr. Jess, and the people are watching it. And the people that are watching it, they're starting to order now. And the people that are watching it are saying, make sure I get that order right away when it launches. So yeah, she was fire. It was so good. And so we're trying so hard. We do not want that group to be noisy and flashy. We want that group to be intentional and growing the people and loving the people. So with that said, our call is coming to an end. We want to keep hearing from you. We want to all be rowing in the right direction. The next call is Dr. Jessica Larson. She's going to be lighting us up with some GLP-1 talk, because she literally did her thesis on it when she was becoming a doctor. So you're going to want to hear that. But don't hesitate to reach out, you guys. This is huge. Okay?
Good.
We're good? All right, guys. Love y'all. Bye.